everyone. Hope you're doing well. Just wanted to go over a couple things from last week and this week. Moving into week 7, this is really the last full week of our class. So last week we talked a bit about Stark and anti-kickback, kind of reviewing the rules themselves, how they apply, etc. We had our infographic assignment for last week. I'm looking forward to seeing that. And then also, obviously, our discussion and everything else that was involved in last week's work. So let's hop over to this week. This week we're going to continue in the legal realm, but also delve into the ethical realm. So we're going to talk a bit or learn a bit about EMTALA, another of the more important laws that we deal with in the healthcare world, and look at the information with regard to EMTALA and how it applies in some settings. Also, our final project is due this week, so you'll want to take a look at that and get to work on that, 3 to 5 pages, a case brief, or an ethical issue. So you can go with the legal side or the ethics side, whichever you have more interest in. If you have questions on how to build that as you're doing that, please let me know. Then we have obviously our quiz for this week, our Ed puzzle. I did have this, I have an article in here, not an article, but a short video about a situation, an ethical situation with regard to long-term care. We used to have an assignment associated. I took that out because it's final project week, but it's interesting, and I would suggest taking a look at it if you have a few minutes. Some of the things that are going on in long-term care, which are pretty disturbing. So let's take a look at our slides here. First quiz question. Everyone did really well, but just a couple quick things. If a contract is considered to be valid, an offer must be, and the answer there is communicated. So you have to communicate an offer on a contract in order for it to be considered a valid contract. Next one, conditioning the awarding of a contract on an under-the-table percentage payback to a public official who has the ability to influence who will be awarded the contract is known as. And so this is a kickback. Oftentimes you'll hear, it's like a bribe. Bribe is another word used, or just having a situation where somebody has the ability to influence a contract being given, and then on the flip side, that person gets some monetary, typically, reward. But those are known as kickbacks. Significant problem in our industry, unfortunately. Had a situation of a provider who, when I worked in Syracuse, a provider who was accepting tickets to things like the Final Four, happened to be the year that Syracuse won the championship, or accepting like tickets to the Super Bowl. And this particular provider was in control of our purchase of radiology equipment. So big money stuff, as you might imagine. And so we had to deal with that issue. And that, this was quite a long time ago, but it's not that those things don't occur now. They still do. So, and I think that's it. Yep, that's it for the slides. So if you have any questions on the final project as you're getting moving, there's also a little blip here on how to build a case brief. So if you choose a case to write about, take a look at that. A case brief is a particular type of document, so take a look at that. And I will talk to everybody next week. Thanks.